Student and welcome to the class of mathematics. So in our last video of set we just discussed about the concept of set. What is the meaning of set? Set is a well defined collection of object or collection of well defined object. There is some common characteristics present in the set. Okay, we just discussed about, or we just see the example of collection of keys. Different types of keys are there. What is a common thing? Thing is the key. Or we just write in mathematics the set 1 2 3 4 5 is a set. So what is 1 2 3 4 5? This is the natural number. So collection of natural number up to 5. Okay, then we just discussed about the method of writing the set. We just see the listing method, how to list a set. We just see the rule method. Then we just see the type of set. Elementary set, that is only one element present in the set. Then empty set, or it is called null set, there is no element present in that set. Then finite set, the number of elements are countable, it is finite set. Then we just see the infinite set, the number of elements present in the set are infinite, so it is uncountable, so it is infinite set. Then we just discuss about the equal set. If the two sets are equal, what it means? That element of set is present in that element. So equal elements are present, same element and equal element are present, is called equal set. So today we just solve the problems related to all the things. Okay, I just write the problem on the board. We just solve it. It's very simple one. It is just revision what we have discussed yesterday. So first thing is that, so decide which of the following set are equal set and which are not. So first example is given, set A, x such that x belongs to n. So this is a method of writing, this is a rule method. Okay, we just convert in the listing form. So x such that x belongs to n. X is neither prime nor composite. So basic thing that x belongs to n means the number start with 1 2 3 4 5 and so on, but condition they are given, x is neither prime nor composite. So what is neither prime nor composite? Only one number, that is 1 is neither prime nor composite. So what? A. So after solving these we get 1. 1 is not composite 1 is not prime 1. So the element is 1. So number of element present is 1. Then we just solve the second one. B is equal to x such that x belongs to n. X is a natural number and the condition given is that x is less than 2. So natural number, we just write the natural number 1 2 3 4 and so on, but x is less than 2. Less than 2 means 1. So that B set also contain the element 1. So what about C? They given that C, x such that 3x minus 1 is equal to 2. So 3x minus 1 is equal to 2. I just solved it. 3x minus 1 is equal to 2. So 3x is equal to minus 1. When I change the side, it goes to plus, that is 2x, 2 plus 1. So 3x is equal to 3. That means that x is equal to 1. So what is the element here is 1. So C also contain the element 1. So you just see A element 1, B element 1, C element 1. So all are equal 1. So I just write set A is equal to set B is equal to set C. Okay, we just solve another problem. So which of the following are empty set or not? The problem 1 is given that A such that A belongs to n and A is less than 0. So again there is A belongs to n, which is start from the 1 2 3 and so on. But what is the value of A? A is belongs to natural number, but it is less than 0. So less than 0 is minus 1. Minus 1 is not natural number. So what is the set A? Set A is empty one. There is no element present because A is belongs to n natural number and it is less than 0. Less than 0 is not natural number. So the set is empty one. What about here? So B is equal to x such that x square is equal to 4. So x square is equal to 4. I just find the value of x. So x is equal to plus and minus 2. So what is the element are present here? B contain plus 2 and minus 2. Okay. Now what about C? C is equal to x such that 5x minus 2 is equal to 0 and x belongs to natural number. I just solve it. 5x minus 2 is equal to 0. 5x is equal to plus 2, minus goes to that side, it becomes plus. So 5x means 5 multiplied by x. So here is multiplication. When I change that, it goes to division. So x is equal to 2 by 5. Okay. value of x is equal to 2 by 5. But what they are given, x belongs to natural number. Whether 2 by 5 is a natural number? No, it is a rational number. It is in the form of p by q. So value of c, the set c, is empty one because the value is 2 by 5 and they given that x belongs to natural number. So x does not have the natural number. Okay. Now which is the empty set? Set A is empty because no element is present. Set B plus 2 minus 2, it is countable, it is finite set. And set C, no element present, so it is also empty. And we know that empty set is denoted by 5. So just solve the one another example. So example is given, which of the following are in finite and infinite set. We just discussed finite means countable, infinite means uncountable. Okay. Now A is given, A is equal to x such that x is less than 7 and x belongs to n. So what is less than 7? So less than 7 actually x belongs to natural number up to less than 7. So what the element are contain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so less than 7 means up to 6. Now how many elements are there? We just count that element. So there are 6 elements. That means countable elements are present. So this set is finite set. Okay. Now B, x such that x is n square and n belongs to w. So what is w? W is whole number. The elements are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. So their square. So their square means 0 square, 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square and so on. That is infinite one. So B contains 0 square, 1 square, 2 square and so on. So infinite elements are present. So that set is infinite set. Okay. Next. Here is C, x such that x belongs to y, integer, and 1 is less. So x is, here is 1 is less than x, less than 2. That means the value of x is in between 1 and 2. So how many elements are, how many numbers are present between 1 and 2? Integers, infinite integer. We know the number line. Here is 0, here is 1, here is 2. So number line, here is 1, 1.1, 1.12, 1.13, 1.14 and so on, 1.01, 02 and so on. So infinite numbers are present. So that is also infinite. Okay. So concept is very much clear. We just solve the problem of two equal set, empty set, finite set, infinite set. Okay. So next concept is Venn diagram. So actually we just write a set in the form of listing method, rule method. Okay. But John Venn is a British one. He just draw or write a set in form of diagram. It is a closed figure and the elements are written in the figure. Okay. Now up to this we just write the set in curly bracket 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 elements and we just write in the curly bracket the name of letter or name of set written in its capital form. Okay. But what the John Venn, he just write the Venn diagram in the form of closed mathematical figure. It is a closed geometry. Okay. So any closed figure, I just write this one and the elements are written inside that figure. Okay. So here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So element is separated by comma or sometime or in any of previous books or in some books it is also separated by dot. It is optional one. We may write or we may not one. But in some books the elements are separated by dot. Okay. And the name of the, you just write here, name of that set is written either inside or outside. Okay. But in our book or in this year's book, the name of the set is written inside. You may write outside also. We may separate the element by dot also. There is a choice to you. It is separated by dot or we just write the only element. Okay. So this is a closed figure and this is a form to write a set. And that is firstly write by John Venn. So that diagram is called as Venn diagram. It is very important logical thing. You just use the Venn diagram to solve various logical questions. Okay, there is one another concept, that is a subset one. Okay, so what is the meaning of subset? I just write two set on the board. First set name as A, set A, elements are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Set B, elements are 2, 3. Okay, so what is the concept of set B? Now look here, we just concentrate towards set B. So elements present is 2 and 3. That element is present in A also. Okay, so we just call B is the subset of A. That means every element of B is present in set A. So that is called that subset. So B. So what is the symbol of subset? This is the symbol of subset. And how it is read as B is subset of A. That means the subset contain all elements to the main set or the bigger set. Okay, so B is a subset of A. That means every element of B is present in A. We just write or we just draw the Venn diagram of this one, because I just discussed Venn diagram is very important logical thinking. Okay, now I just write set A here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is what set A contain. So what is B? So what is B? B is here. So here is B. So every element of B is present in set A. Okay, what the element of set A? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what is the element of B? 2 and 3. So every element of B is present in that set is called as subset. Okay, now a universal set is there. So I just write 3 sets on the board. A contain 1, 2, 3, 4. What is B? Here is 1, 6. And I just write U set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now use the concept of subset. Now this is the bigger set. Okay, bigger set with consideration of this one. Now 2, 3, 4, the element of A, 2, 3, 4 that present in U. The element of B, 1 and 6 present in that universal set. So I just write A is a subset of U, B is a subset of U. So with reference to A and B, that U is called as universal set. So universal set is a bigger set with considering the given set. So it contains all elements with reference to that given set. So next concept is a complementary of set. I just write 2 sets on the board. Set U, A, B, C, D, E, F. Set A, D, F. Okay. Now I want to find the complement. So what is the meaning of complement? It is represented by a dash, or sometimes it is written as A raised to C. But maximum time we just use A dash as A's complement. Okay. Now what is the meaning of complement? The set A contains A, D, F. Okay. Set A contains A, D, F, elements A, D, F, and set U contains A, B, C, D, E, F. So A, B, C, D, U, F is there and A, D, F is there. Okay. Now what is the meaning of complement? So we just delete the element of set A, and what's the remaining in set U is called as complement of that set A. Means which element are present in A, that is A, D, F. I just delete A, D, F in universal set. What's remain is called as complement. What's remain is there? Here is B, here is C and E. Okay. So complement means we just delete the element of the given set from universal set, and what's the remaining? The elements are called as complement of that set. Okay. We just discuss the complement of a set. There are some properties of complement of set. I just write the set U as A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Set A as A, D, E. I just find the complement of A. What is complement of A? The element which are present in A were deleted from U. Okay. So just removing the element of A, I just write the remaining element of U is complement of that set. Okay. So I just A, D, E. Here is A, here is D, here is E. So what is the remaining here is B, C, here is F, here is G, here is H. Okay. Now, what is the first property? Which set we want to find the complement? Here is we just find the complement of A. That means A is subset of U. This is our first property. So every element of A is present in U. We just concentrate on A dash. The element present is B, C, F, G, H. These are also present in U. That means we just say our second property, A dash is also subset of U. Okay. I just write one set 5. 5 is no element present. we just find the phi dash. So what is phi dash with reference to u? So no element present means phi dash is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. That means phi dash is u. So what is the third property? So every complement of empty set is universal set. Okay. Now I just go the reverse one. I just find u dash. Just go with the u dash. U dash. So the elements present are in u is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and I just find the complement of u dash. So just remove all the elements. What's remain? Nothing is there. That means empty set. So next property as u complement is phi. Okay. I just add another property here is I just find A dash. I just find complement of complement. A dash is we just find B, C, F, G, H. I just find another complement A dash dash complements of complement. It goes to original set. So just removing B, C, F, G, H from U. So B, C, H, G, H from U. What we get? We just get E. So complement of complements of any set is that set only. Okay. So these are properties. We just use this property in various way or in various time. Right. So complements of complement is A. So we just discussed the subset, complement of set, universal set. So depend on all these three. We just solve some problem. So problem is given A. The set A contain A, B, C, D, E. Set B contain C, D, E, F. Set C contain B, D, and set D contain E. We just check whether C is the subset of B. What is the concept of subset? Every element is present in that set. So C is subset of B. What it means that every element of C is present in B. We just check it. Every element of C. So element of C is B and D. Whether it is present in B. So D is present in B, but B does not belongs to B. Okay. So here D belongs to B, but B does not belongs to B. There is no B present in that B. Okay. So this statement is wrong one. So C is not subset of B. Next, D is a subset of A. Means that every element of D is present in A. Check the element of D. Here is A, E. Element of A, B, C, D, E. So A present in A, E present in E. So every element of that D is present in A. That means D is a subset of A. Next, C is the subset of A. What the element of C? B and D. Whether it is present in A? Yes, B and D is present in A. That means also C is a subset of A. So next problem is that take a set of natural number from 1 to 20 as universal set and show X and Y using Venn diagram. Okay. So what the X content? I just write first universal set U is 1, 2, 3 up to 20. They given as 1 to 20 as U. What is X? X such that X belongs to N and 7 is less than X less than 15. Means what the content here is the so 7 less than X less than 15. So we just have from our I think solid. Okay. So 7 less than X less than 15. So here is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. So 15 is greater, 7 is less than. So here is Y. Y contain Y belongs to N. Y is a prime from 1 to 20. So which are the prime? Here is 2, 3, 5, 7. 11, 13, 15, 17, sorry 15 no, 17 and 19. I just write here 17 and 19. Check it is 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17 and 19. These are the primes number. Now I just draw the Venn diagram. So universal set, this is all universal set contain 1 to 20, but there are some common elements. So we just have some intersection part. So we just discuss the union and intersection in next video. But intersection means the common element present. So I think common element they are 13. Here is 13, 11, and okay. So now I just write set X as 8, 9, 10, 11. Here is 12. Here is 13. here is 14. Okay, so 11, 13. Here is 2, 3, 5, 7, 17, 19. So this is, I just take the black pen to have some. So 8, 9, 10, 12, 11, 13, 14. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 11, 12, 13, 14. And what about the y? Here is 2, 3, 5, 11, 13. So I just take this one. So this is y, this is x. And once the elements are remaining from up to 1 to 20, here is 1 is present, 2 is, so here is 4, 5 is there, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, so 15, 16, 17 is there, 18 and 20. So this is U. So this is what the Venn diagram. This is additions of some intersection part we just discussed in the next part. So we just discussed about the subset, universal set, Venn diagram. If you are having any problem or anything just we don't understand it, just comment me. I will solve all your problems, and just subscribe the channel as DV Joshi to have fun in mathematics. Thank you.